This is a special presentation of Tiger Sports on Alamo Sports and Talk 1230 and 101.9 FM.
Hello and welcome to Chaparral here on this Tuesday evening. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk 1230 AM 101.9 FM. We are online at alamosportstalk.com. That's all one word that you can find us there. And also over on the ESPN Alamogordo YouTube channel. Just search ESPN Alamogordo on YouTube, or we posted the direct link to tonight's game on the Alamo Sports and Talk Facebook. My Twitter, at Charles Winicky. Yeah, I'm Charles Winicky. Nice to talk to y'all. And here this is time I've been here. I think this was intended to be a new auxiliary gym. Well, they did such a nice job with it. I think it became the new official gym for Chaparral High School. And I think it was brand new in 2019, the last time we were here. And just beautiful. The court, they've got kind of a different colored wood inside the three-point line to everything outside of it. They've got the Lobo logo at center court. Just a very nice gym here. They got stands on one side, and then the players and coaches on the opposite side of it. And if you want to see what it looks like, just again head over to the Alamogordo or Alamo Sports and Talk Facebook page, and there's a photo right there, also on Twitter as well. Both teams are into their warm-ups. We are on time. The JV had a running clock. Alamogordo, I think it was at least 60. I don't remember exactly the final score. I want to say 83-19. But they were in control throughout, and no big issues there for the Alamo JV tonight. Hopefully the varsity does the same. Both teams come in with an equal 1-4 record. I would say not equal from the competition standpoint when you look at who, Alamogordo's played Carlsbad twice, Hobbs, and in Los Lones, and you throw in Miyamura in there as well, who I thought was pretty solid on Saturday. And, Chaparral has played, I think, Cobre twice, Hot Springs, Deming, and the other ones escape me right now. We'll talk about them here in a little bit. But obviously, 1-4, I think the Tigers are, again, on who they played and have seen a little bit tougher competition here early in the season. But that may not mean anything. We'll see how the Chaparral team performs, and, all depends on who executes and comes out and plays well tonight. Tigers again without Coach Jeremy Nee, so Coach James Bowman will lead the way for the Tigers. I thought he did a really good job on Saturday. Coach Nee, I'm sure you guys can probably guess, with not being available to the team since Saturday and not available again today. It's just that, unfortunately, the way things are at the moment, and we'll continue to see such things, I'm sure, throughout the season for a lot of different teams. Girls, the ball had the exact same thing obviously happened with them and Coach Vela. So it's just a part of the deal. The dreaded protocol, I guess, is what we call it at this point. So, all right, both teams warming up, and we are a little more than 10 minutes away from tip-off here at Chaparral. A reminder, the Alamogordo girls are at home tonight. They're tipping off about 30 minutes after we are here, probably a little bit after that as well. But 7:30 is the scheduled tip-off for the Alamo girls against Chaparral. Chaparral girls are pretty good this year. They've picked up some nice wins early in the season. I think that's going to be a good challenge for Alamogordo tonight over there back in the Lawrence E. Johnson Tiger Pit. So I think they're going to get a decent matchup there. All right, we'll take a break and come back. Pre-game here at Chaparral High School. The Alamogordo boys, the Chaparral boys, coming up for you. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 101.9 FM.
Now you have a choice when it comes to keeping massive files of your bank statements every month. With an online e-statement, you'll have an accurate, easy-to-read electronic statement you can access anywhere, anytime. Get more control over your cash flow. And no more giant filing cabinets. Our e-statements get an A+. First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
At Desert Sun Auto Group, we support student athletes as they strive to be a champion in the classroom and on the playing field or course. Hi, this is Brandon. For over 25 years, Desert Sun has called Otero County home. Whether it's tailgating before Friday night football or fundraising for area programs, we're always behind the youth in our community. If you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, we hope that you come by and see us at one of our 3 locations in Alamogordo. You can also find us online at any time at DesertSunMotors.com for the best deals under the sun.
Hometown pride. At the Winter Circle, we've got a lot of it. In fact, we've got over 50 years of outfitting the champions of the Tularosa Basin. Your one-stop shop for high school sports apparel, letter jacket, t-shirts, polos, hats, and so much more. Get custom embroidery on letter jackets, hats, and shirts, special t-shirt prints, and plaques. Need something for your business, team, or personal use? We've got you covered.
Come see us at the Winter Circle. Outfitters of champions. Go Tigers!
Tiger basketball is here. All of us at Otero Federal Credit Union are supporting the athletes and coaches, and we know they're going to have a great season. We hope you'll stop by one of our great branches and take advantage of all our services: checking, savings, vehicle loans, credit cards, and so much more. It's also simple and easy to bank with us online anytime. Download the OFCU app today or visit oterofcu.org. OFCU, your community credit union since 1953. Federally insured by NCUA.
Slow internet again? Signal constantly dropping? Don't take it out on your computer. Instead, call Tularosa Communications for internet stress relief. They have the speed and the reliability to make your internet dreams come true. If you want fast, they have faster. If you want service you can rely on, they are the most reliable. And customer service? It's all about you. Call Tularosa Communications to get connected. 585-2700.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 101.9 FM. Hope you're having a very, very good Tuesday night. The Tigers and the Lobos getting ready to tip off here shortly. And the other team that I forgot on the Chaparral schedule this year is Silver, who they lost to by a 71-34 score earlier on this year. Yeah, they opened up the season on Saturday the 20th with a 58-22 loss on the road to Deming. Came home and lost to Cobre by 1, 50-49. That's a 4A team playing a 3A team there. Yeah, Chaparral's 4A in basketball. Silver, I think they were in the same district, Silver and Chaparral. Oh, it was at a tournament. Okay. 71-34 was the final score there. They beat Cobre the second time around, 37-28, and then lost to Hot Springs 53-34. And I think that may have been at the Rio Grande Shootout is where they were playing at possibly there. So, and coming up for Chaparral after Alamogordo, they were going to be in Albuquerque for games against Highland and Manzano. Alamogordo used to do those road trips, or they would get it at home against the Albuquerque schools back in the day. It's been a while since Alamogordo has played that 2-game slate against the Albuquerque schools. I don't know if we'll ever get back to doing, or if with other options as of the moment. And as we mentioned with the Alamogordo boys, of course we know opened up the season with the big loss to Carlsbad, and then Hobbs, a tough one. Los Lunas on Tuesday, which was a close game. The Tigers led in the third quarter. Couldn't quite hold on in the fourth quarter, though. The Hobbs game, tough day. I mean, just an immense challenge, and Hobbs is obviously a very talented group. I think they won the Artesia tournament. They ended up beating Los Lunas. The Carlsbad game the second time around, though, super impressed by how much better Alamogordo was the second time around. And then I like the way they closed against Miyamura on Saturday, that they had the lead and ended up giving it up, but managed to battle back in the fourth quarter and hopefully, kind of a character-building win for the Tigers, and have really seen, I think a few guys start to really step out and show, whether it's leadership or the way that they're going to, help this team. And I think it's, guys like Kai Bickham and Trey Sanders that I think at that tournament I was really impressed with both those guys. Kai especially. I thought he had a very, very strong tournament for the Tigers and played some fantastic basketball for Alamogordo. And again, I think there's a lot of guys that can grow into those roles throughout the season. We saw what a good game Jason Warren had against Los Lunas. Deontay Bynum and Amari Bynum both have a ton of talent. Could see them obviously start to grow. Brett George, another one with his size. If he starts getting some confidence on the offensive end, I think that'll help them immensely. And I've been impressed with some of the guys that we've seen that mainly have played JV and are starting to get to the varsity level, like Elijah Montoya and Zach Sell, with their size and their athleticism. Maybe basketball is not their first sport, but I feel like they play it quite well. And maybe it is. I mean, I think we've seen Elijah and Zach a little bit more in sports in the fall, but here in the winter they've been impressive. And I think there's probably two or three other guys that if they get their shooting touch going, Nick Martin, John Henry Cifuentes, that we could obviously see some big improvements from the Tigers as the season progresses. But it's early, and we know how inexperienced this group is at the varsity level. And every game, if they continue to show improvement, by the time district rolls around, not saying they're going to go out there and win a district championship and beat Cruces because with Houston with the big guy Carr. And I think he has a younger brother he's not quite as tall as he is, but it's pretty incredible the kind of talent that has been going through Las Cruces High School recently. And I think a lot of it, they want to go play for Coach Benjamin, which I think we've seen he's one of the top coaches in the state of New Mexico for sure. But when district rolls around, I think if Alamogordo can get there and finish mid-pack in district this year and get some wins and get some confidence and see these guys show some improvement, I know district still, it's not that far away. It's a month away. In fact, Alamogordo only has 5 more non-district games before district begins. They actually play a few non-district games within the run of district, but before the end of the calendar year, Alamogordo has this game. They play Roswell next Tuesday, and then they go to the Clovis tournament the following Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the 20th through the 22nd. So there really isn't a whole lot of time left before the beginning of the district season. I mean, it is coming upon us really, really fast. So we're looking forward to what's going to happen with the Tigers here over these next 5 games. I mean, they've 5 more games before they take on Centennial on the 4th of January to begin their district play. So there'll be I imagine there'll be some quick growing up, especially once district begins, and we'll see how who measures up as the top teams in district coming up this season. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a break. We'll come back and we'll have your starting lineups and tip-off. Alamogordo, Chaparral, here at Chaparral High School on this Tuesday night. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Children's World Child Development Center now has openings in their pre-K program. Right now, ages 3 to 4 can sign up for free. Children's World is committed to providing your child with the best care, safety supervision, and age-appropriate programs to help them grow. To set up an appointment, call 575-431-3150. That's 434-3150. Children's World CDC, 2103 First Street in Alamogordo. Committed to creating a safe home away from home for your child.
We love Children's World CDC.
If you and your family are looking for a new home, you don't have to look far for a home mortgage. As a community bank, we not only have great rates, we offer you friendly financial service right here in the neighborhood. There are a lot of options in real estate lending. We're here to see that you get a loan you can live with. Talk to us about your home mortgage. We're an equal housing lender. First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
Hi, this is Brandon with Desert Sun. With 3 amazing locations in Alamogordo, we make it easy to buy your next vehicle. Shop new at Toyota, GM, Chrysler, or Honda. We also have the biggest and most trusted used car inventory in the area. And if you need service, our technicians have the knowledge and experience to make sure your vehicle keeps running. Find the best deals under the sun at Desert Sun Toyota, Desert Sun Alamo, or Desert Sun GM, and always online at DesertSunMotors.com.
Hometown pride. At the Winter Circle, we've got a lot of it. In fact, we've got over 50 years of outfitting the champions of the Tularosa Basin. Your one-stop shop for high school sports apparel, letter jacket, t-shirts, polos, hats, and so much more. Get custom embroidery on letter jackets, hats, and shirts, special t-shirt prints, and plaques. Need something for your business, team, or personal use? We've got you covered.
Come see us at the Winter Circle, Outfitters of Champions. Go Tigers!
Almost Thompson Talk, 1230, 101.9 FM. It is Tiger basketball time. Alamogordo versus Chaparral. Thanks for tuning in with us. The Tigers at 1-4, the Lobos at 1-4. And your starters for tonight for Alamogordo, it's Kai Bickham, number 20, a 5'9 sophomore. Brett George, wearing number 24, he's a 6'7 junior. Chris Dupree getting the start this evening. Wearing number 15 is a 5'11 junior. Zach Sell also getting a start, number 30. And I have to give him 6'3", I believe. 6'3 junior for the Tigers. And Deontay Bynum, a 5'10 sophomore. Tip is in the air and controlled by Chaparral. It's won by Jalen Casteron, who stands 6'4 and is a senior. In the hands down, number 11, Martin Ruelas, a 5'7 sophomore. Ball is deflected into the back, and right back Zell at the left wing, and he's going to get called for a charge as he put his body into Pacheco. That is Sergio Pacheco, number 35, a 6'3 junior. Also on the floor, number 2, Alexis Quintero, a 5'7 junior. And number 10, Adrian Torres, a 5'7 sophomore, is the other starter for Chaparral. Inbounds goes to Quintero. Tigers with some pressure in the backcourt. Lobos will bring it into the front court in the hands of Casteron. And now at the left wing, a couple of ball fakes, and they go back into the big guy, Casteron, and comes back outside. Man-to-man defense for Alamogordo. Ball to Ruelas, top of the key, drives wide of the lane, goes up with the shot. It's no good. That was actually Torres who missed on the shot. And Deontay Bynum will bring it into the front court for Alamogordo. Bickham, back Bynum, top of the key, fires up a three, and he puts it right through. Deontay Bynum gets the Tigers on the board here. The Richardson Motor scoreboard, 7:10 to go in the first. It's 3-0 Alamogordo. Ball at the baseline is almost tipped out of bounds. In the basketball, it's Torres. Torres being pestered by Bickham. Ball still in the backcourt. Torres goes over to the far side to Quintero, and it's stolen away by Brett George, who I thought he was going to dunk it. Missed on the attempt, and the rebound pulled in by Deontay Bynum, and he's got all 5 of Alamogordo's early points. 6:47 to go in the first. Alamogordo continues with the full court pressure. Quintero with the basketball goes to the middle of the floor and overthrows everybody. It's deflected out of bounds, last off of Chaparral. 6:39 to go first quarter. Tigers, by the way, going right to left, and Chaparral goes left to right. Alamogordo in their road black jerseys with the gold numerals. Alamogordo across the front. Chaparral in their home whites with silver numerals, black outlining, and it says Lobos across the front of their jersey. Free throw line is George, left corner. Catch and shoot three from Bickham is no good. Rebound's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be 6:26 to go in the first with Chaparral basketball. They'll inbound in the corner at the near sideline. Zach Sell will guard the inbounds. And almost losing it out of bounds. The pass was kind of in between bounces when Ruelas caught it, and he lost the handle. And baseline left of the basket, Alamogordo will inbounds here. Sell triggers it in. Comes out top to Supree. Now it's Bickham, right wing, fires up a three. That one's good. Missed on the first, but makes on the second, and the Tigers have opened up on 8-0 runs. 17 in the first, trying to inbound along the baseline. Ball goes to Quintero. Quintero is going to be bumped by Sell, and he's going to pick up a second early foul. At least I assume it is, and yes it is, and that will bring Diego Balderrama onto the floor for Alamogordo. I don't see Jason Warren on the bench with the Tigers today, so he is unavailable, it would seem. Ball deflected by Brett George and stolen away by Deontay Bynum. Has it out between the circles. Bickham at the right wing. Thought about the three. Balderrama, he's got a mismatch inside. They're trying to get it to him, and the ball almost knocked away on the entry. Goes right back out to Bickham. His second three is good as well. And Alamogordo leads 11-0. 5:52 to go in the first quarter as Alamogordo keeps the pressure up. The Lobos are able to get it in the front court. Nice dribbling by Ruelas. Pass over to the right corner. Three on the way is no good. Rebound pulled down by the Lobos. That three was missed by Pacheco. Getting inside is Castrone. Goes up with the shot, and that is good. Castrone works his way in close to the bucket. And a whistle and a timeout called by Chaparral with 5:34 to go in the first as they get on the board. 11-2. It's Alamogordo in front on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. We'll take a break as well. It is a full timeout on the floor. We're back in 60 seconds on Alamo Sports and Talk.
Tiger basketball is here. All of us at Otero Federal Credit Union are supporting the athletes and coaches, and we know they're going to have a great season. We hope you'll stop by one of our great branches and take advantage of all our services: checking, savings, vehicle loans, credit cards, and so much more. It's also simple and easy to bank with us online anytime. Download the OFCU app today or visit oterofcu.org. OFCU, your community credit union since 1953. Federally insured by NCUA.
Tularosa Communication is now offering the smart Wi-Fi with built-in network security and enhanced parental controls. Do you have kids at home that you want to protect from overexposure on the internet? Block content, set internet time limits, or app and website restrictions for each family member in the house. Get notified when you have a network intrusion and reroute bandwidth to devices that matter the most, all from an app on your phone. Take control of your internet with Tularosa Communications. Visit tularosa.net or call 585-2700 for more information.
5:33 to go the first quarter, and an 11-2 lead for Alamogordo over Chaparral. The Richardson Motor Sport. They have the basketball right to left to right for Chaparral. At the baseline, Balderrama goes inside to Brett George. George skips it over to the right corner to Bickham. Bickham gets caught in the air and throws it away. Stolen by Ruelas. Ruelas to the top of the key. Ball is knocked away, bounced around, and then taken back by Chaparral. George, little hesitation on the outlet, but that second awaiting allowed Diego Balderrama to get up ahead of the Chaparral defense, and Alamogordo gets the easy lay-in, 13-2, with 5 minutes to go in the first. Pass into the front court. At the left wing, it's Torres. Torres, the free throw line, then dribbles back and gives it to Quintero. Quintero now work his way between the circles, guarded by Bickham. Continues and then picks up his dribble, gets it over to the right wing. It's Pacheco. Pacheco guarded by Balderrama. Picks up his dribble and then comes back to Quintero out at center circle. Quintero goes to the free throw line. Castrone drives, goes up, gets his man up in the air, misses on the lay-in attempt, but Brett George is going to foul Castrone, and he's going to go to the line for a couple. First free throws of the game coming up. Tigers already with their third team foul. That's the first on Brett. And two fouls already called on Zach Sal. Alamogordo's going to sub in Nick Martin, and I think that's Amari and Bynum that's also going to come into the game for Alamogordo. First free throw is no good from Castrone. And more subs here for so it's Bickham and Supri that come out of the game for Alamogordo. Chaparral subbed in, look like Miguel Ponce. Nope, that's actually Daniel Perez. Zero is a little difficult to see there. Second free throw back rim, no good, and Amari Bynum grabs the rebound. Jair Ceballos also has come into the game for Chaparral. So it's Amari Bynum, gives it to Balderrama at the free throw line, finds Martin, left corner, fires a three, it's no good. Ball out to the right corner, and Bynum able to get to it, and did he throw it off of the Chaparral player? No, it looks like he had his foot on the far sideline before he was able to throw it off the Chaparral player, so it'll go over to the Lobos. Tigers lead by 11, 4:14 to go in the first. Balderrama guards the inbound for the Tigers, and Brett George, easy steal there. He takes it to the basket, layup attempt no good. And he'll go to the free throw line for a couple after he first fouled the game on Chaparral. The inbounder couldn't even see that Brett was standing right in front of the Chaparral player. He literally threw it right to him. And so there are a couple free throws here for Brett George. And he makes on the first. 14-2, Alamogordo. And the second free throw is no good. Rebound is pulled in by Castrone for the Lobos. And they trail by 12 and have the basketball. Coming to the near side with it. And losing it out of bounds was Ceballos. And Perez will come in and inbounded here at the near sideline. Perez holds the ball over his head, still looking to send it in. Comes to the middle floor. Castellane's able to grab it, and he'll give it off to Quintero. Ball at the right wing to Ruelas. Guarded by Martin. Ruelas dribbles to his left. A little slip pass to Castellane, who couldn't quite handle it. Pinned it at his right leg, but was able to gather it back in, get to the basket, and lay it in. And Jalen Castellane has been the offense for Chaparral so far. His team trails 14-4. Martin at the right wing. Out between the circles to Bynum. Now to the right corner. And it's a bad pass, stolen away by the Lobos. Ruelas drives, goes up with the layup attempt, no good. Rebound tipped around, and then eventually stolen away by Martin. Martin pushes up the floor. Martin works past Castellane to the basket. His layup attempt no good. Rebound by Balderrama. His putback is good. Good running of the fast break there by Martin. He wasn't able to finish the shot, but certainly pushed the tempo. Lobos able to break the Tiger pressure as Ceballos at the right wing gets to the top of the key, gets in the lane, dishes it off to Castellane, whose right of the lane jump shot is no good, and Brett George grabs the loose ball. Quickly up ahead to Diego Balderrama. Easy lay in there for him as the Chaparral defense didn't get back. And Balderrama's got 6 points here in the first quarter, and Alamogordo leads 18-4. 2:54 remaining here in the first quarter. This time it'll be a 30-second timeout for the Lobos. Let's go ahead and let you know where we're at here. Deontay Bynum with 5 points in this first quarter. Kai Bickham's got 6. So does Diego Balderrama. And Brett George with 1 point. And for the Lobos, all 4 of their points coming from Jalen Castellane, the 6'4 senior. Start here for the Tigers. And, certainly what they wanted here. This is, a game that, if they get off to a little bit of a slow offensive start, it's got to feel good. They've had spurts offensively where they've been really good. And just building that confidence. I mean, this is a team that they really have a lot of good shooters, but, getting into that routine or getting into that rhythm is a big deal, I think, for a younger basketball team. And if they can start to build that as the season progresses, they're going to be tough to beat. They've got, when you look at the floor, they got a lot of different guys that can shoot from a lot of different places for sure. The Lobos to inbound at the baseline. It's Perez to send it in. Perez will find his teammate Ceballos. Ceballos double teamed by Balderrama and John Henry Cifuentes, who just came into the game. And Ceballos, who gets to the right elbow, and he's going to take a jump shot from there, and he's going to put it in. Zaire Ceballos makes the 18-footer, and here come the Tigers in the front court. Bynum was double teamed. That's a Marion. They work it to Brett George at the free throw line, who gets in the lane, goes up with the left hand, and finishes. Good move to the basket there by Brett George, and the Tigers lead back out to 14, 20-6. 2:22 to go in the first quarter. Ball at the far sideline. Ceballos, he'll dribble all the way to the elbow, look for the corner, and the pass was off the mark. The Lobos player saved it, but threw it right to a Tiger player, and Alamogordo on the fast break. Little stop and turnaround shot from Balderrama is no good. Rebound grab by Ceballos. And with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, Lobos have the basketball. To the left wing, they give it to Torres. Torres drives in the lane, goes up with a wild shot right of the hand, or with the right hand. And here come the Tigers the other way. Bynum gets to the basket, misses on the lane. George, putback attempt, no good. A rebound, this time grabbed by Perez and the Lobos. And here comes Quintero with it as he'll come across the timeline to the top of the key. Quintero dribbles, gives it off right wing to Torres. Out to the right corner. 3 on the way is no good from Perez. And Alamogordo's got the rebound. And he'll give it to Nick Martin. 90 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And Martin flow walks it into the front court. Off the left wing, they give it to Cifuentes. Bounce pass to George at the free throw line. Zone defense here for the Lobos. Get it out to Bynum. Right corner, gets an open look at 3, and he puts it in. Tigers with another 3. It's their 4th of the quarter. First for Amari and Bynum, and the Tigers with a 23-6 lead. Come near side, Ceballos. Ball still in the backcourt. And now Quintero gets it across the timeline as he is shadowed by Balderrama. Now feeds it over to the far side, Ceballos, who stands near midcourt. 53 seconds left. Ceballos directing traffic, dribbles over the left wing. Amari and Bynum on him. Now all the way out to the left corner. Still has his dribble. And now sends it back out towards midcourt to Quintero. Right wing to Perez. Perez holds the ball over his head, dribbles to his left out between the circles, and finds Sergio Pacheco. Pacheco looking to work on George, goes left the lane, had the ball taken away from him by Balderrama, earns the jump ball, and the possession arrow keeps it on the Alamogordo, or moves it over to the Alamogordo side of things. Fuentes, George, Amarian Bynum, Nick Martin, and Diego Balderrama on the floor for the Tigers. They lead 23-6. The strength of 4 3-pointers in this first quarter, as Martin will bring it into the front court for Alamogordo. Martin will dribble out near the center court, and I think looks like Alamogordo is going to hold for a final shot here at the end of the first quarter. They go to Cifuentes at the right corner. Tigers get into their offense. Top of the key to Bynum. Bynum feeds it out left corner to Martin. Martin dribbles once, finds Cifuentes, right wing. Cifuentes, top of the key, fires up a three. That's up the front of the rim, no good. George grabs the rebound and then was looking to pass it out to the corner to Bynum, but ball kind of squirted out of his hands, and it'll go out of bounds over to the Lobos with 1.3 seconds left, and Chaparral will have one chance to put up a shot here. Now they're just going to inbound it and take the end of the quarter. So the Tigers lead at 23-6, up by 17. As we go to the second quarter on the Richardson Motor scoreboard, you're listening to Tiger Basketball on Alamo Sports and Talk.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard, or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Children's World Child Development Center now has openings in their pre-K program. Right now, ages 3 to 4 can sign up for free. Children's World is committed to providing your child with the best care, safety supervision, and age-appropriate programs to help them grow. To set up an appointment, call 575-431-3150. That's 434-3150. Children's World CDC, 2103 First Street in Alamogordo. Committed to creating a safe home away from home for your child.
We love Children's World CDC.
Third of the second quarter, you're listening to Alamo Sports Talk. 12:30 a.m., 101.9 FM. Alamogordo with a 23-6 advantage. And onto the court for the Tigers. It'll be Kai Bickham. We see Trey Sanders for the first time. John Henry Cifuentes, Brett George, and Deontay Bynum to start this second quarter. Inbounds in the backcourt for the Lobos. Jair Ceballos will get it, and Cifuentes will guard him as he brings it across the timeline. Man-to-man defense for Alamogordo. And firing a top of the key three and missing is Ceballos. Alamogordo has got the rebound with Trey Sanders. Now Deontay Bynum quickly up ahead to Cifuentes, who had to make quite an acrobatic catch to get it, but when he did, he shuffled his feet and traveled with the basketball, and Alamogordo turns it right back over. Deontay Bynum trying to quickly get it in the front court to Cifuentes, but ends up being a turnover. Ball over the far sideline, and Andy Ibata, who's in the game for the first time, rockets a pass from the top of the key to the right corner that goes through the hands of Ceballos and out of bounds at the near sideline. It'll be Alamogordo basketball again. 7.5 minutes to go, second quarter on the Richardson Motor scoreboard, and Sanders will inbound to Deontay Bynum. Bynum will bring it in the front court. Goes out between the circles to Sanders. Sanders gets it out to the right corner. Bickham off a screen, fires a three, and he hits his third three-pointer this game. He's got 9 points, and Alamogordo's lead improves to 20. It's 26-6. Tigers double team in the near corner, and then Deontay Bynum's going to steal it away from Pacheco. Bynum finds Bickham on the layup, alley-oop, and Bickham now with 11 points here in this first half, and Alamogordo leads 28-6. Ball at the near sideline with Ponce. Ponce throws it behind his teammate, and it finds Bickham. Bickham gets it to Bickham, who on a catch, layup, alley-oop. He was underneath the basket and it up and in. That's pretty. I'll say a little razzle-dazzle here for the Tigers on the last two plays, but the defense is what has led to it. It's 30-6 with 6:35 to go in the second. Into the lane, getting a pump fake of Ceballos. He dishes it out top. Three on the way is no good from Ibata. Here come the Tigers. John Henry Cifuentes at the left wing gets it out top to Bynum, then back to John Henry. Three from the corner, no good. It's Sanders with the rebound on the other side, and he'll lay it up and in. First points to Alamogordo with a 32-6 lead. And with 6:12 remaining here in the second, I don't know if we had a foul or... Not sure what exactly happened there, but the official blew the whistle. And I guess it must have been just deflected back out of bounds. Subs for the Tigers, by the way. Chris Dupree comes back into the game. And Zach Sell. And here coming up the floor is Ceballos to the free throw line. Ceballos dishes out left corner. Little pump fake is Ruelas. Good dish inside. Driving to the basket. Missing on the layup attempt was Ibarra. But he's going to get a couple of free throws here after the foul on the Tigers. As the Lobos try to break a run here for Alamogordo. Tigers have scored the first 13 points of the quarter. No, it was 23-6 at the end of one. So the first 9 have gone Alamogordo's way. No, 9. Yeah, 9. Okay. I was trying to do my simple math there. Free throw is good, by the way, for Ibarra. 7 points for Deontay Bottom, 11 points for Kai Bickham. Zach Sell gets the rebound on the missed free throw. Tigers push up with Bickham left wing. Works his way past the defender to the basket. Misses on the lay-in. And we'll go to the free throw line for 2. Foul called on number 1, Jair Ceballos. And Bickham with his first free throws of the evening. 5:56 to go in the second quarter. Tigers leading 33-7 now as Bickham makes the first free throw, and he's got 12 points. You're going to see Deontay Bynum. Maybe he didn't come back into the game. Tigers needing to put somebody on the lane. Nope, they're going to leave him off. So the Tigers are just going to have one person on the lane. That's Deontay Bynum. I think getting into position for what they're going to do defensively here, especially if Kai makes the free throw. Kai makes. Tigers, looks like a 2-on-2 trap. Pass goes to Casaron. And they get it up ahead. Pacheco, right corner. And Ruelas fires a 3. That's no good. And it's grabbed by Deontay Bynum. 34-7, Alamogordo in front. Trey Sanders at the right wing, gives it off to Bickham. Bickham holds, then comes out to midcourt to Bynum. Now Sapri goes inside to Sell. Sell works inside, goes up with a shot, drew the contact, and fought through it from Castellone, who came over defensively. And Zach Sell with the lay-in, and the Tigers lead 36-7. Up 29 here with still over half of the quarter to go, and then a bad pass as Quintero was trying to get it past the Tiger pressure and airmailed it out of bounds to the near sideline. Subs for the Tigers as a rowdy cheer from the Tiger freshman in JV as Frank Zoha comes into the game for Alamogordo and getting a change from the JV and the freshman crew. So one of the 2 Tiger seniors in this group, him and Diego Balderrama. Diego's also on the floor, left wing. Now they go to Frank at the top of the key. They wanted him to shoot, but he was double-teamed. Now it's Deontay Bynum with the basketball. And Bynum, I think, was fouled. He was. Martin Ruelas bumps him, and the Tigers will inbound it at the far sideline. As Sanders will inbound it for Alamogordo. Tigers up by 29. Back out to midcourt. It's Deontay Bynum with it. And Coach Bowman yelling out some instructions from the sideline. In the right corner, it's Bickham. And he gives it to Bynum. Bynum finds Zoha left wing. He's going to fire up the 3. Oh, missed it off the glass and rim, but Balderrama gets the rebound and the lay-in. Diego's having a really good night. 8 points for him, and the Tigers lead 38-7. Lobos able to break the pressure pretty easily this time. Morelos has it in the right corner. Gets it back out top. Tigers playing a little bit more half-court pressure here. As right wing Ruelas fires up a long 3. That's no good. Rebound is battled for inside, and they're going to call a jump ball. And the possession there will give it 4:22 on the second. Just a scramble for it on the floor there. Back into the game for the Lobos is Daniel Perez. Tigers have Zoha, Balderrama, Bickham, Deontay Bynum, and Trey Sanders. Deontay gets it off to the right wing. Zoha in the right corner, trying to go inside to Balderrama. Instead goes right wing to Bickham, and Deontay finds an open spot the left wing, and he hits another 3. Deontay's got 10. The Tigers lead 41-7, 4:05 to go in the second. And I'd say what's encouraging for Alamogordo, I've seen them get a lot of open shots in recent weeks. Haven't been hitting a lot of those. They've hit almost every open shot tonight and are in control. Up by 34. 3:55 to go. Bickham steals it away near midcourt. Bickham works his way to the basket, goes up with the shot, draws the foul as he got Perez up in the air, and Kai Bickham will go to the line, shoot a couple of free throws. Tigers may earn a running clock here in the first half. They're up by 34. Of course, 35 is the number. Kai back to the free throw line where he's 2 of 2. 3 3-pointers in this game. He's got 13 to lead the way for the Tigers. Looks like we're going to see Nick Martin come back into the game for Alamogordo. Bickham's going to miss on the first free throw. And the sub for Alamogordo. That looks like Martin's going to come in for Bickham if he makes the free throw here. And Kai dribbles it a few times with his right hand, spins it around, fires it up, and puts it in. And that will bring Nick Martin into the game for Kai Bickham. 3:46 remaining in the second. Tigers leading 42-7. And the clock does start to run here before the inbound, so it is a running clock. Lobos with the ball in the backcourt. Ceballos over at the far sideline. Martin guarding him. Ceballos comes to the near side to Ruelas. Ruelas almost had stolen away by Deontay Bynum. Driving baseline, getting the basket, and Trey Sanders just came across and ripped it out of the hands of the Lobos player. Zoha's going to lose the ball out of bounds to the far side, but you heard the reaction from the Alamogordo freshman and JV. Driving baseline there was Adrian Torres, and he went up for the shot and had it in his hands, and Sanders just came across and kind of muscled it away from him. It was impressive. It wasn't really a block. He just snatched it out of his hands. Casaron has it at midcourt, gets it over to the right corner. Ceballos in the right corner. Valderrama sticking with him. Good defense there from Diego, but a nice move by Ceballos. Then he loses it, kicks it. Ball goes to the left corner. It's no good. Rebound is deflected and eventually controlled by Casaron. A foul going to be called on Alamogordo as Valderrama reached in on Jalen Casaron, who has 4 of the Lobos' 7 points in this game. Subs for Alamogordo. John Henry Cifuentes and Brett George come in. Deontay Bynum and Diego Valderrama will check out. So it's Zoha, Martin, Sanders, John Henry Cifuentes, and Brett George on the floor for the Tigers. So baseline right to inbound. And they got it to Perez, but he's going to lose it out of bounds. He kind of took his eyes off it and almost saved it at the near sideline, but it goes out of bounds and Alamogordo gets it back. Now they stopped the running clock here, but maybe that's just for subs. Zoha comes out and Amarian Bynum comes in. And the pass goes to Martin, and Martin brings in the front court where he's met by Ceballos. Top of the key, gives it off to Sanders. Sanders looking for Cifuentes. The pass is behind him. And out of bounds it goes back over to Chaparral. Near sideline inbounds for Ruelas, and he'll give it to Torres. And now it'll be Ceballos that'll bring in the front court. No pressure from the Tigers there. Cifuentes guards him, gives it off left wing, dribbles to the top of the key, does Torres. Bounce pass inside, stolen away by Sanders. Sanders with a nice around-the-world dribble. Gets in the lane, goes up with a shot, couldn't finish. And Trey pretty much did that all himself. When he started, he took the ball from his left hand, went behind his back to his right hand, and then dribbled his way up the floor. And Sanders, who's had already a couple of spectacular play, well, one other spectacular play here in this first half. Trey's going to miss back rim on the free throw, though. He'll get one more. 2:08 to go in the second quarter. Tigers lead 42-7. And one more free throw for Sanders. He will make the second. 3 points for Trey. Alamogordo leads 43-7. Ball at the near sideline, Ceballos. Over the far side, Ruelas. And working his way past the pressure, it was Torres. And back outside to Ruelas at midcourt. Left corner, tucking up a three and knocking it down. That was number 3, number 2. I think it's number 3. I believe that was Miguel Ponce who knocked down the triple. Tigers lead 43-10. 1:41 to go. Good entry pass there from, well, good entry pass from Nick Martin, who caught it and laid it up and in to Trey Sanders. Sanders then proceeded to flex at the Lobos player, and he's looking around going, what did he do? But, I mean, it was, he did the little strong, you know, and did it directly at the Lobos player. So, not, and I mean, it was literally right in front of the official. So I think he's getting an explanation, not from the official that called the tech, but one of the other officials. And the free throw misses there from Ceballos. I'm not necessarily saying he deserved it one way or the other, but usually you do something like that right in front of an official. That's not going to not get called, I guess is what I would say. Second free throw goes in for Jair Ceballos, who's got 3 points. And it's 45-11 now. 1:37 to go in the second on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Sanders checked out of the game there. And Diego Balderrama back in. Balderrama, Cifuentes, George, Amarian Bynum, and Nick Martin on the floor for Alamogordo. Near sideline inbounds is tipped by Cifuentes over at the far sideline. Trying to save it was Ceballos. It goes out of bounds. And it'll be last off of the Lobos. 94 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Balderrama will inbound at the far sideline and give it to Martin. Man-to-man defense here for the Lobos. Right wing Cifuentes with the basketball. Top of the key, gives it up to left corner. It's Martin. Martin gives it to George. Left lane, goes up with the shot off the glass and good. One smooth motion there from Brett George, and he's got 5 points. 1:15 remaining in the second. Tigers lead 47-11. Right wing with it, Ceballos with the basketball. It's Brett George on him. Gets a screen, gets to the free throw line, then tried to go to the baseline as it's deflected by Balderrama out of bounds with 1:03 remaining in the second quarter. So I want to say the rules for running clock in basketball is you don't get it in the first half. I think that's right. And then second half, 35 or more, it does that. Ball was tipped on the inbounds by Martin and stolen away by Cifuentes. He gives it back to Martin, who pushes up the near sideline at the top of the key. Good bounce pass to Balderrama. Got his man up in the air on the pump fake. His shot is no good, but he draws the foul. And Balderrama to the line is looked like he got caught in the head as he attempted the shot. Diego having a really good game. 8 points for him. And his first trip to the free throw line with 55.8 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Free throw goes up. Free throw just rattles out. Got the spin off the back of the rim, but then rolled off the front. One more for Diego. Sub for Chaparral as Alexis Quintero comes into the game. He'll check in for Martin Ruelas, who picked up his second foul. They're both teams sitting on 6 team fouls, so with 55.8 seconds remaining, next foul would put either team at the 1-1. And Balderrama's going to shoot the second free throw. He's going to miss front rim. The rebound pulled in by Ponce. And the Lobos will come to the front court with Quintero. Out between the circles. Tried to go to the right wing, but the pass wasn't anywhere near Perez. Out of bounds, and Alamogordo will get it back with 46 seconds remaining. Balderrama to inbound at the near sideline. Give it to Cifuentes. We'll give it to Martin now, and he'll bring it into the front court. As we cross 40 seconds to go in the second, Martin with some nice dribbling top of the key, but loses the handle. Gives it to Cifuentes, who's going to be bumped, and it's going to put Cifuentes at the line for a 1-1. Foul going to be called on Ceballos, who picks up his third foul. And Adrian Torres will come into the game for him. Fuentes misses the free throw. Rebound. George is going to tip it out to Bynum. And Amarian will hold it there. Three from the right from Martin is good. Nick Martin adds to the three parade for the Tigers in this game, and Alamogordo's put up 50 in the first half. Ball goes to the right wing to Torres, right corner. They go inside Ceballos. Ball knocked away by George. Martin able to grab the loose ball. Now it's kicked all the way to the baseline. Lobos have it, going up with the shot and miss 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 and Not sure when we got connected there. But the Tigers leading 50-11. Second quarter. And the first half is over with. We'll get you some halftime stats. Let you know where we sit, but it is all Alamogordo up by 39 as we go to the second half after about 10 minutes. And then after a break, you're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk. 12:30 a.m., 101.9 FM.
Sometimes you just need a loan. Your daughter Debbie is getting married. Your son Toby needs a new tuba. Let's face it, families cost money. Things come up that you had no way of predicting. We make personal loans for occasions like this to people who have good credit. So next time you find yourself connected to the unexpected, stop in and see us about a personal loan, subject to credit approval. First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
At Desert Sun Auto Group, we support student athletes as they strive to be a champion in the classroom and on the playing field or course. Hi, this is Brandon. For over 25 years, Desert Sun has called Otero County home. Whether it's tailgating before Friday night football or fundraising for area programs, we're always behind the youth in our community. If you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, we hope that you come by and see us at one of our 3 locations in Alamogordo. You can also find us online at any time at DesertSunMotors.com for the best deals under the sun.
Hometown pride. At the Winter Circle, we've got a lot of it. In fact, we've got over 50 years of outfitting the champions of the Tularosa Basin. Your one-stop shop for high school sports apparel, letter jacket, t-shirts, polos, hats, and so much more. Get custom embroidery on letter jackets, hats, and shirts, special t-shirt prints, and plaques. Need something for your business, team, or personal use? We've got you covered.
Come see us at the Winter Circle, outfitters of champions. Go Tigers!
Tiger basketball is here. All of us at Otero Federal Credit Union are supporting the athletes and coaches, and we know they're going to have a great season. We hope you'll stop by one of our great branches and take advantage of all our services: checking, savings, vehicle loans, credit cards, and so much more. It's also simple and easy to bank with us online anytime. Download the OFCU app today or visit oterofcu.org. OFCU, your community credit union since 1953. Federally insured by NCUA.
Tularosa Communication is now offering the smart Wi-Fi with built-in network security and enhanced parental controls. Do you have kids at home that you want to protect from overexposure on the internet? Block content, set internet time limits, or app and website restrictions for each family member in the house. Get notified when you have a network intrusion and reroute bandwidth to devices that matter the most, all from an app on your phone. Take control of your internet with Tularosa Communications. Visit tularosa.net or call 585-2700 for more information.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 101.9 FM. Hopefully we got our connection a little bit stronger here. Unfortunately, we're kind of stuck at how good our cell service is, so we'll do our best to hopefully be able to describe the game to you guys and not too much interruption as we head throughout the game. 50-11, Alamogordo in front. And your halftime stats, a couple guys in double figures in that first half. Kai Bickham's got 14. Deontay Bynum has 10. And 8 points for Diego Balderrama. And Alamogordo's been very, I don't want to say open, but giving a lot of substitutions. We've seen, I think, everybody on the Alamogordo roster on the floor tonight. Elsewhere, 5 points for Brett George, 3 points each for Amari Bynum, Nick Sanders, and 2 points for Zach Sell. And the Tigers have knocked down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 three-pointers in that first half. 3 of them from Kai Bickham, 2 from Deontay Bynum, and Amari Bynum and Nick Martin each have a triple in this game. So that's where we sit. It's been all Tigers. I mean, there's really not a whole much to break down on it. I think Alamo's done a good job moving the ball defensively. Again, I think maybe just more of a confidence thing for the Tigers in the way that they're shooting. That if, this is, a game where they're getting a little bit, feeling that shooting confidence a little bit more, maybe this helps them out a little bit. But outside of that, it really hasn't, I don't know if there's a whole lot that they're going to pick up on this throughout the season. But just, running the offense, and I feel like they've done a good job of that in the half court, putting on the pressure in the full court, and just doing the things that they're supposed to do in a game like this. That's the stuff I think that you're trying to do well at the end of the day when it comes to the matchup where you're clearly the superior team. So we'll see what they do in the second half. We should have a running clock in the second half, so it'll skate by really fast. We might be done with this game by 8 o'clock possibly, but obviously we'll see what happens. Things can affect that as the half progresses. So hopefully it's a clean, injury-free second half of play. Tigers get what they want out of this matchup against Chaparral this evening. All right, let's go ahead and take another break and hear from our sponsors on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. The Tigers in front by 39. It's 50-11. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 101.9.
Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Children's World Child Development Center now has openings in their pre-K program. Right now, ages 3 to 4 can sign up for free. Children's World is committed to providing your child with the best care, safety supervision, and age-appropriate programs to help them grow. To set up an appointment, call 575-431-3150. That's 434-3150. Children's World CDC, 2103 First Street in Alamogordo. Committed to creating a safe home away from home for your child.
We love Children's World CDC.
When someone thinks they have a better idea, like a new way to make it or a new place to take it, they start their own business. Every small business has not-so-small ambitions. We can help you with about every financial service you'll need, like e-statements to save your filing space, mobile banking from your smartphone, lines of credit for expansion, and online account access. To us, there's nothing small about small business. First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
Hi, this is Brandon with Desert Sun. With 3 amazing locations in Alamogordo, we make it easy to buy your next vehicle. Shop new at Toyota, GM, Chrysler, or Honda. We also have the biggest and most trusted used car inventory in the area. And if you need service, our technicians have the knowledge and experience to make sure your vehicle keeps running. Find the best deals under the sun at Desert Sun Toyota, Desert Sun Alamo, or Desert Sun GM, and always online at DesertSunMotors.com.
Hometown pride. At the Winter Circle, we've got a lot of it. In fact, we've got over 50 years of outfitting the champions of the Tularosa Basin. Your one-stop shop for high school sports apparel, letter jackets, t-shirts, polos, hats, and so much more. Get custom embroidery on letter jackets, hats, and shirts, special t-shirt prints, and plaques. Need something for your business, team, or personal use? We've got you covered.
Come see us at the Winter Circle, outfitters of champions. Go Tigers!
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 101.9, and we are just about ready here for the second half as the Tigers lead by 39. Again, leading scorers, Kai Bickham with 14, Deontay Bynum. And for Chaparral, Jalen Casteron has got 4 points to lead the way for his side. 3 points each for Jair Ceballos and Miguel Ponce. 1 point for Andy Ibarra. Tigers in their road blacks with gold numerals. The Lobos in their home whites with silver numerals and black outlining. Alamogordo across the front of the Tigers jersey. The Lobos across the front of the Chaparral jersey. Tigers will go from left to right here in the second half. The Lobos will go from right to left. And the Tigers, I think the clock operator letting them know about asking about the running clock here in the second half. I'm actually watching far sideline, so I believe, again, with the Tigers up by 35, I was a little surprised they weren't doing it in the first half, but again, I'm always a little unsure of my rules with that, if it's based off of it being in the first half or not. I always thought that it didn't matter, but it's one of those that if I had the rule book right in front of me, I probably could tell you. Hey, again, the Alamogordo girls, they were scheduled to tip off about 7:30. I don't know if they'll get started on time or not, but they're playing Chaparral tonight as well. All right, near inbounds for the Lobos. They have the ball to begin with, and here comes Ruelas, drives baseline. Pass was off the mark, but squirts out to the side, and a three from the right wing is off the top of the backboard. But it comes right to Pacheco, and then Kai Bickham gets in there and steals it away. Bickham up ahead to Supri. Supri, the lay-in just misses. Sale grabs the rebound, tries to go up with the shot. It's no good, but he'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. Now, I like the aggressiveness from the Tigers, and that's something you got to be careful with, I think, in a game like this, is the other team isn't pressuring you. You're not moving maybe quite as quick as you would as Sal misses on the first free throw. But, you want to keep that same tempo and that same push, at least offensively. I feel like you grab a rebound, you want to be pushing up the floor and doing that same. Maybe you're not pressing all the time like you do, mainly because you're not up there to try to embarrass the other side by any means. Ball over to the right corner and driving, and pull-up jump shot is no good from Torres. The putback from Casaron is no good, and George grabs the rebound with 7:20 to go in the third quarter. Bickham gets to the left wing, catch and shoot three, and he puts it in. Kai Bickham has 17, and Alamogordo's lead improves to 54-11. Out between the circles and dribbling with it is Quintero. And working to the baseline, Pacheco. There's a kind of a wild shot, catches the back of the rim. Sell grabs the rebound and gives it out to Deontay Bynum. Bickham was up ahead yelling for the basketball, but Tigers didn't come up the floor quite as quickly. Bickham has it at the right wing. George. Bickham held on to it. Gives it back out top to Bob. The Bob was pretty open at the baseline, but the Tigers, I think, wanted to run a different play here. As Bynum goes to the elbow, gives it off to George. Bounce pass inside to Sell is just away from him, but he's able to grab it, put it up and in. And Zach Sell now with 5 points this evening. Tigers lead 56-11. 6:27 to go, third quarter. As Ruelas loses the ball between his legs, Bynum, outlet up ahead to Supri, is going to be taken away by the Lobos and Torres, but then taken back. And a nice little tip alley-oop as Bickham found Brett George, and one of the Lobos players, initially it was Torres that stole it away, but he ended up colliding with one of the Alamogordo players, and he seems to be holding his right leg, and the Lobos coach and one of the assistants are out talking to him. I thought Chaparral did have an athletic trainer, but he is still holding on to his right leg, so wishing the best for Adrian Torres. And he's going to get up to his feet now, not putting any pressure on that right leg. And so we'll get back to play here. Tigers with the same five: George, Deontay Bynum, Chris Supri, Zach Sell, and Kai Bickham. Tigers leading this game by 47. Brett George, by the way, after that lay-in, has 7 points for the Tigers. Ball gets all the way to the left wing, to the baseline. Ruelas comes back out top between the circles with it. Pacheco dribbles the left wing, and he's going to step into a left wing three. High off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled in by Bynum. 3-on-2 the other way. Bynum finds George. The pass got away from him, but saved in the corner by Bickham. He's going to get the ball right back. No, gives it to Bynum. Bynum's going to fire up a three. No good. Rebound pulled in by Bickham. Bickham works into the lane, finds Zach Sell. Sell with the easy lay-in. I think the thing I've been, Kai's shot the ball really well over the last couple of games. I think his maybe been what I'm most impressed with this season. He's got a great eye for the court. Ball out between the circles of Ruelas. Almost lost it. Sell stepped in to knock it away. Over to the right corner, and spinning out of there is Quintero. Lobo still with the basketball. Quintero fires up a right wing three, and that is no good. Going to go out of bounds, and the Tigers will get it back here with 5:09 remaining in the third quarter. And we will see subs for the Tigers. I think everybody coming out. Just a full line change here. It'll be Nick Martin, Trey Sanders, Diego Balderrama, John Henry Cifuentes, and Amarian Bynum coming into the game for the Tigers. 4:48 to go in the third, and the pass was intended inside for Balderrama. Balderrama knocked it away. Tigers are going to steal it back, though. Martin will find Bynum at the right wing. Back to Nick, top of the key, fires up a three, and that's no good. And out of bounds that goes, and back over to the Lobos here with 4:32 remaining in the third quarter. Lobos will inbound with Ibarra and give it to Ceballos. Dribbles to the left wing, now to the top of the key to the right elbow. Pump fake, looking for a pass, goes over the right corner. Quintero tried to, I don't want to say the European step, but it was more of a bunny hop as he went to his left, and so he gets called for the travel. And with 4 minutes third quarter, Tigers up by 49. At the right corner with it, and to the top of the key, Cifuentes finds Martin left corner. Martin goes to Balderrama in the lane. Diego goes top of the key to Sanders. Looks to the right elbow at the free throw line, gets it back out to Martin. 43 remaining in the third quarter. Martin goes to Cifuentes right corner. John Henry now goes top of the key to Amarian Bynum. Amarian left corner to Martin. Tries to go to Balderrama in the lane, almost taken away from Diego, but he's able to get the basketball, go up with the shot right of the lane on the inside of it, and he's going to miss the lane attempt, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Just the second foul of the half. This one called on number 11, Martin Ruelas, and Diego Balderrama, who's 0 of 2 at the line. If he can make both, he can get into figures here. Makes the first. 61-11. Subs for the Lobos. And Sergio Pacheco's back in, and so is Miguel Ponce. And Balderrama will make the second. So double figures now for the Tigers senior, Diego Balderrama. And coming across midcourt with it, to the right wing with it, is Quintero. Quintero works on Martin at the baseline. Now feeds it off behind him in the right corner. Cifuentes with the defense on Ceballos. Ceballos picks up his dribble. Now goes top of the key, Quintero. Quintero right of the lane. Tries to create some space. Now gives it off right wing. Ceballos three, no good. Lobos still looking for their first field goal of the second half, but it's not there. Rebound is tipped out of bounds by the Lobos sideline, and Alamogordo gets it back. Tigers up by 51. As Martin looking to the sideline, and I don't know, he looks a little confused about the play call there, but Coach Bowman yelling white, and they go inside to Sanders, who posts up and works his way back against Ponce and gets the easy lay-in, and Trey Sanders has got 5. Across the timeline, it's Ceballos over at the right wing. Now between the circles, the top of the key. Pass to Pacheco, right of the lane, high off the glass, and he gets it to go. There's the first field goal for the Lobos here in the second half, and cuts the Tiger lead to 51. 2:07 to go in the third quarter. Martin at the right wing with the bat. Balderrama flashes to the low post right of the lane, but Martin will keep it outside. Now finds Cifuentes right corner, catch and shoot three. That's off the backboard, no good, but Sanders grabs the loose ball. Sanders traveled with it, though. He had the basketball and kind of hopped a little bit before he put the dribble down. And it'll go back over to Chaparral here with 1:41 to go in the third quarter. So Ceballos will bring it across the timeline, has it at the left wing to the top of the key. Works in the lane, goes up with the shot off the glass, no good. Rebound is grabbed by Lobos as Pacheco kicks it out to the corner, and the three is up and in from Jair Ceballos. The Lobos with back-to-back field goals here, a 5-0 run. Unfortunately, it's a 64-16 lead for Alamogordo with 1:13 remaining in the third. As Martin dribbles right wing extended, gets a screen from Sanders, goes back to Sanders in the pick and roll, but it's knocked away by the Lobos and grabbed by Ibarra, who comes into the front court, has it up the far sideline. Amari and Bynum on him, right corner. The three is up, and another one goes in. It's a 8-0 run for the Lobos as Ponce knocks it down, and it's 64-19 now with 50 seconds remaining here in the third. Martin goes over to the right corner to Bynum. Cifuentes top of the key with the basketball. Martin in the left corner, passes away from him and out of bounds at the far sideline. And back over to Chaparral, who see if they can pick up 4 straight field goals here. As across the timeline with it goes Ceballos, top of the key. Takes a long 2 here. That's no good. Rebound by Amari and Bynum. Tigers 3-on-3 the other way. Bynum to the top of the key. Right of the lane, goes up with the jumper, and it's good. Amari and Bynum with 5 points, and the Tigers break that 8-0 run from the Lobos. 66-19 your score. Now the top of the key to the left wing Ceballos. Feeds it off to Ponce. Then back over the corner, firing up a 3, and hitting it at the buzzer. Jair Ceballos, a little fadeaway 3 from the near corner, and gives his team and his fans some excitement. It is still all Alamogordo on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. It's the Tigers 66, the Lobos 22. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Tiger basketball is here. All of us at Otero Federal Credit Union are supporting the athletes and coaches, and we know they're going to have a great season. We hope you'll stop by one of our great branches and take advantage of all our services: checking, savings, vehicle loans, credit cards, and so much more. It's also simple and easy to bank with us online anytime. Download the OFCU app today or visit oterofcu.org. OFCU, your community credit union since 1953. Federally insured by NCUA.
Tularosa Communication is now offering the smart Wi-Fi with built-in network security and enhanced parental controls. Do you have kids at home that you want to protect from overexposure on the internet? Block content, set internet time limits, or app and website restrictions for each family member in the house. Get notified when you have a network intrusion and reroute bandwidth to devices that matter the most, all from an app on your phone. Take control of your internet with Tularosa Communications. Visit tularosa.net or call 585-2700 for more information. Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model.
Tigers have the basketball, and Frank Zoha with a nice save at the baseline. Deontay Bynum, Kai Bickham, Elijah Montoya, Demarion Smith, and Frank Zoha top of the key, right wing. Deontay fires up a 3. Shot's no good. Zoha fighting for the rebound with a couple of Lobos out of bounds, and it'll be last off of Chaparral. 7:32 remaining in the fourth. And, yeah, we have seen everybody on the Tiger roster in this game as Demarion Smith came in. He played JV, I think, all 4 quarters, so he could only play 1 quarter in varsity. Bickham going to fire up a left wing 3. That is no good. Front rim back from and out. But the rebound is to Elijah Montoya, who gets the lane. And Elijah gets his first points of the game. 68-22. Driving the lane, and up with the shot is no good. Montoya tried to draw the charge, but grabbing the rebound and putting it up and in is Pacheco. Had his initial shot blocked, but gathered back in and went up with it. And it's 68, should be 24. And we're going to get a foul on the outside. Yeah, they added it to the scoreboard. Come on, don't shortchange him here. That ain't right. Tigers will inbound, baseline left to the basket after a foul on Chaparral. As Bynum's got the basketball. It's Deontay, gives it off to Zoha. Inside to Elijah. Elijah trying to post his way up, fell down, but the ball went right to Demarion Smith. He loses it, and it's Castrone comes away with it, and the Lobos push it up to the left wing, top of the key, right wing. It's Ponce firing in the 3. Lobos finding the offense here late in this game. It will certainly be too little too late, but I think they've had more here in the last probably 4 minutes of this game than they had the first 2 quarters and a half. Nice feed from Deontay Bynum as he was double-teamed to the right wing and flipped the pass in there to Elijah Montoya, who lays it up and in. And the Tigers lead 70-27. At the top of the key, Ceballos kicks it out to the corner. Another 3 on the way. That one is no good. Pulled in by Smith. Bynum up ahead to Elijah. Kicks it out left corner to Bickham. And that's no good. Rebound is pulled in by the Lobos. And Ceballos, one-on-one, pushes up the floor. As pass finds Ibarra, who had a shot maybe partially blocked there by Zoha. Here come the Tigers as Bynum looking for Bickham. Bickham left in the lane. Good feed to Elijah Montoya, who got caught on the arm. He'll get 2 free throws with 5:18 remaining in the fourth. Foul called on Jalen Calderon. And Elijah, who I think played mainly in JV tonight, has had another solid game, and this is the first free throw. Subs for the Lobos as Daniel Perez back into the game. And so is number 11, Martin Ruelas. It's Demarion Smith, Frank Zoha, Elijah Montoya, Deontay Bynum, and Kai Bickham. It looks like Diego Balderrama will come back into the game here, but Montoya misses. Zoha grabs the rebound. He gets the layup to go up and in and got the Tiger bench and the Alamogordo JV and in here, C team. Jump shot from the top of the key is no good for Martin Ruelas, but that's always fun when the teammates get excited about one of their fellow teammates getting one up and in. Zoha top of the key. Ball at the left wing. They give it to Ceballos. He holds the ball there. And dribbling back just a little bit, gives to Montoya. 4:38 remaining. And Bynum, a little hesitation drive. Goes left in the lane, goes up and lays it in. Deontay Bynum with his first points of the half. He's got 12. He steals the inbounds, goes up with the shot, lays that up and in. He's got 14. And the Tigers 76-20 front. Quintero gets it at the left wing as Bickham tries to steal it away, and it's actually Smith that takes it on the double team. Smith works his basket, misses high off the glass, tips in, attempt off the glass is up and in for Bynum as he scores 6 points in a matter of about 30 seconds there. He's got 16. Ty Bickham's got 17 to lead the Tigers. And Alamogordo takes a 30-second timeout, I think mainly just for subs here. And we'll go ahead and keep it right here. Now the Lobos ended up putting in 16 points in, I'd say, about 4 minutes of game time. That's, more than half of their entire total. The Tigers have started to pour it back on here a little bit. Have scored 10 of the 13 points in the half. And so Alamogordo comes out with Frank Zoha, John Henry Cifuentes, Nick Martin, Diego Balderrama, and Demarion Smith. And I doubt we'll see any more subs the rest of this game for the Tigers. Top of the key and firing up a 3 and missing. That was number 11, Ruelas. Rebound grabbed by Balderrama. And Martin, with 4 minutes to go, bring it into the front court. Goes out top of the key to Smith. Smith dribbles once, gives it to Zoha. Now it's Martin. Martin top of the key. Balderrama, the only guy inside the three-point line for the Tigers. Martin continues to dribble, gives it off the top of the key. Demarion Smith fires a 3, and he puts it up and in. So the Tigers only with two guys that are on the roster today that have not scored in this game. Tigers need a mask replacement here with 3:15 remaining as the inbounds to Martin. 81-27, Alamogordo leads with 3:09 remaining in the fourth quarter. Top of the key. Smith finds Zoha at the right wing. Frank looking for somebody to get it to. Now finds Demarion Smith. Smith works the baseline, stops there, goes inside the ball. Balderrama passes between his legs, able to get to it, trying to create some space there, unable to do so. Martin or I should say Zoha on a chance, and looks like Diego Balderrama's in some pain as he's holding his right leg. 2:44 to go in the fourth, and hopefully nothing too serious. Maybe just a clash of legs there, and he's going to hop back up pretty quickly here. Just hopefully something that's momentarily painful, or he just rolled his ankle. Nothing serious, but not putting a whole lot of weight on that right ankle. And that was the thing that Alamogordo wanted to avoid was picking up any injuries in this game, and hopefully it's just he's putting pressure on it, so it may just be took a bad spin on it, a little bit of a roll, and he'll be okay. And so it'll be Chaparral basketball near sideline after the Tiger injury, and Elijah Montoya comes back into the game for Alamogordo. Inbounds goes into the backcourt to Ibarra, and he'll dribble at the left wing. Now over to the baseline in the left corner. Cifuentes sticking with him. Man-to-man for the Tigers, and the ball going to be stolen away by the Tigers. Zoha off the far sideline, trying to feed it inside, and ball was deflected. Cifuentes saved it, but it was right to a Chaparral player. And with 2:20 remaining, they come into the front court over the left corner. Ibarra's got it. A couple of ball fakes to his right. Now passes, finds Castro at the free throw line, who goes up with the shot. And they're going to call a foul on Alamogordo. Looked like once. Got in there and drew the charge, but it may have been on somebody else. Okay, so Cifuentes got in there and drew the contact in the lane, but they were going to call the foul on Elijah Montoya, who was guarding Castron as he was coming in, so he caught him on the arm. And Castron will go to the free throw line, where he is 0 of 2. And he makes this one. 81-28 your score, as Zach Sell will come in, and checking out is Demarion Smith. Back rim no good. Rebound pulled in by Montoya. And he'll give it off to Martin. Across the timeline with 2 minutes to go. Zoha in the right corner. He pumps. Comes back out top to Martin. And back to Zoha. Inside goes to Sell. Sell trying to post his man up, and with 1:44 remaining. Baseline left, inbounds is Montoya. Now Tigers will improve to 2 and 4. Pass comes out top to Cifuentes. He'll fire a left wing three. Off the glass and rim, no good. Zoha left in the lane, goes up with the shot, and that's good. He's got 4 points now, and again gets a big ovation from his teammates. 83-28 now. And going up into the lane, and the scoop shot no good. Tigers on fast break. Martin trying to feed a slip pass it away. Now it's a down forward on the floor, which Martin gets too good high up the glass, shot no good. And the rebound pulled in by the Lobos as we cross 1 minute to go in the game. 83-28 at the left wing, stepping into a wide open three, and missing it is Perez. Now it's Pacheco, who gives it to the free throw line to Ibarra. His free throw line jumper is no good, and the rebound pulled in by Sell. Cifuentes will give it to Martin with 40 seconds remaining. And he continues to dribble over to the right wing. No hurry here. Zoha in the right corner. Inside to Sell. Sell able to work past his man, but missed on the lay-in. And the ball goes out of bounds. And it looks like one of the Lobo players in a fair amount of pain here with 23 seconds remaining. And the clock. And not sure what exactly happened there. If he seems to be holding his face. And so I'm not sure if he maybe caught an inadvertent elbow or... Again, not something you want to see with a game that is obviously already... I mean, you don't want to see this in a game that's close either, but certainly picking up an injury in a game that has well past been decided. And he's at the baseline, and I assume he's been spinning around and holding his head, but he's talking with everybody, which is good. 21.6 seconds remaining. Tigers lead 83-28. We can go ahead and add up some of the point totals here for the Tigers. 16 points for Ibano. Amari Ibano had 5. Nick Martin, 3. Frank Zoha finished with 4. 17 points for Kai Bickham. 5 points for Trey Sanders. 3 for Demarion Smith. 7 points for Brett George. 10 for Diego Balderrama, and Zach Self finished with 7, Elijah Montoya with 4. And that's assuming somebody doesn't add something here at the end of the game, but we assume Chaparral maybe get Chaparral will get another shot, I would imagine. I doubt Alamogordo will put up another shot in this game, I would anticipate. So, and the young man is going to get up and holding the back of his neck. So, again, not totally sure what happened, but that's obviously something that you never want to see. But he's able to walk his own power, which is the most encouraging thing out of that. Kind of feel like he was around his other teammates. I didn't think there was one of the other Tigers there, and maybe just a collision there as the inbounds for the Lobos, and into the front court with it. Ruelas comes between the circles, the top of the key, and a bounce pass over to the right corner. Ibato's going to fire a three. It's no good. Zoha grabs it with 8 seconds left, gets it up ahead to Martin. Martin got caught in the air, gets it outside to Montoya, and the Tigers will hold for the end of the game here, and that'll do it. 83-28, Alamogordo victorious here over Chaparral. We'll come back and wrap this one up. Alamogordo wins on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Children's World Child Development Center now has openings in their pre-K program. Right now, ages 3 to 4 can sign up for free. Children's World is committed to providing your child with the best care, safety supervision, and age-appropriate programs to help them grow. To set up an appointment, call 575-431-3150. That's 434-3150. Children's World CDC, 2103 First Street in Alamogordo. Committed to creating a safe home away from home for your child.
We love Children's World CDC.
Now you have a choice when it comes to keeping massive files of your bank statements every month. With an online e-statement, you'll have an accurate, easy-to-read electronic statement you can access anywhere, anytime. Get more control over your cash flow. And no more giant filing cabinets. Our e-statements get an A+. First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
At Desert Sun Auto Group, we support student athletes as they strive to be a champion in the classroom and on the playing field or course. Hi, this is Brandon. For over 25 years, Desert Sun has called Otero County home. Whether it's tailgating before Friday night football or fundraising for area programs, we're always behind the youth in our community. If you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, we hope that you come by and see us at one of our 3 locations in Alamogordo. You can also find us online at any time at DesertSunMotors.com for the best deals under the sun.
Hometown pride. At the Winter Circle, we've got a lot of it. In fact, we've got over 50 years of outfitting the champions of the Tularosa Basin. Your one-stop shop for high school sports apparel, letter jacket, t-shirts, polos, hats, and so much more. Get custom embroidery on letter jackets, hats, and shirts, special t-shirt prints, and plaques. Need something for your business, team, or personal use? We've got you covered.
Come see us at the Winter Circle, outfitters of champions. Go Tigers!
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019 FM. All Tigers tonight, 83-28. We already ran through the scoring, but we'll do it one more time. 17 for Kai Bickham, 16 for Deontay Bynum, 10 points for Diego Balderrama, 7 points for Brett George and for Zach Sell, 5 points for Amarian Bynum, 4 for Frank Zoha, 3 points for Eric Smith and for Nick Martin, 5 points for Trey Sanders, and I think I got everybody in there. Lots of scoring for the Tigers, obviously, 83 points. Probably going to be one of the bigger totals for the Tigers this year, you would anticipate, and certainly for a team that I don't think has gotten out of the 50s this year. That's, again, hopefully a confidence booster for this young group, and something to build on, which they'll get Roswell next Tuesday, which I'm not sure. I mean, Roswell typically is pretty solid. I'm not sure where they're at this year. I hadn't had a chance to look and see what they've done this season, but we'll be sure to let you guys know when we see that game. That'll be the next home game for the Alamogordo Tigers as they take on Roswell next Tuesday. Don't have an update with Alamogordo girls. They're probably not done yet. They might not even be to halftime yet, so we'll be sure to let you all know. And Thule girls also played tonight against Ruidoso, and as soon as we get an update on that, we'll be sure to let you guys know what happened there. So again, your final score: Alamogordo 83, Chaparral 28 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday night, and keep it here on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 101.9 FM.
There are no roadblocks scheduled on Highway 70, 54 South, or 380. For the latest roadblock information, call 575-678-1178. Tonight's forecast is calling for mostly clear skies. In Alamogordo, expect a low of 38, Cloudcroft an overnight low of 28. For tomorrow, we're looking at mostly sunny, partly cloudy tomorrow night. In Alamogordo tomorrow, high of 64, low of 41. For Cloudcroft tomorrow, high of 50 and an overnight low of 29 degrees.
The Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council present the story